Hey everybody, my name is Welonz, and welcome to a first look of Disco Elysium the Final Cut. This is the version of the game with full voice acting, which as I understand it is pretty damn insane because this game has a lot of text. And I don't know how they could even do this. I don't think people ever thought they could. But then suddenly one day it was announced and here we are. This is a game that I wouldn't say a lot of people have recommended to me, but a smaller group of vocal, passionate people have told me about it. I think is a better way to describe it. You might not believe this, but I've actually been paying attention to this game quite a while before even the initial release. Because you know on my channel, I like playing a lot of popular stuff, but I also enjoy looking at like really niche stuff too. And this is a game that I came across, but it came out during the week when I was on vacation in Japan, so when I came back it was like, oh, well, I kind of missed the train already. And then the next thing I knew, everyone was like, oh my god, this is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. But either way, knowing now that it would eventually get a full voice acting update, it was probably a good thing I waited until now. I do want to say that for now this is going to be a first look because I don't have the capacity, the time and the resources to take this into a full playthrough for the moment. But I feel like if I don't look at it now, I'll never look at it, so that's why we're here today. Select archetype. Oh, on the story front. Oh, I actually didn't look at the summary of the story, so I don't know what this is gonna be about. But it's, if you've seen some of the screenshots, it's like this isometric style game. A CRPG, like a classic RPG kind of game. Archetype, thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people. Knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive. Very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind, but hasn't lost it yet. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Or we can make our own character. Well, for the purposes of a first look, probably picking one of these would be easier. So these will influence the kind of stats we have. Interesting. These are all like, well, they're people, right? They're all gonna have flaws and things that they're good at. Why don't we do sensitive? I feel like thinker could be pretty interesting too. Because you're really, really smart, but you can't talk with people. Even if you're smart, if you can't communicate your ideas and information properly, then does it really mean anything? But today we'll go with sensitive. Yeah, psychological. Alright. Might begin to lose his mind. Let's go. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
My ancient reptilian brain talking.
Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I didn't know I had an ex-wife. Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
I guess we have to wake up.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about this too. What does the name Disco Elysium mean? Disco is like a dancing club thing. Elysium is a paradise of disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Volition. Is that a skill? No. Medium success. Okay. Mother, help me! There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it!
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone! Cut off my head! It's trying to murder the rest of me!
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Now we gotta wake up. Oh, I'm blackout drunk! And not wearing any clothes? It could be worse. At least, am I in my own apartment? Oh my god, what's going on here? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I guess that's not voiced. Understandable. It is 8:05 in the morning right now. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, put on some pants. Actually, is that necessary? I'm kind of psychotic, aren't I? Yeah? What are these buttons? Oh my god, my character sheet. Okay. Leave it alone. Hold tab to highlight. Things that I can interact with? Okay. Just checking out these buttons here. They don't seem pressable yet. Because I just woke up. Dude, my mugshot. What is happening to my face here? And what's happening here? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Oh my god, who could that have been? This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Tape player? Is this not... This is probably not like, 2020. I don't think I can leave yet, can I? I don't have pants on. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Hey, if I'm crazy inside my own home, nobody has to know about it.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
So when it says that, oh, by the way, this type of game, I don't think I've ever played before, but I'm just basing this off my guesses here. This is the skill, and then this is like my skill level in it, and then when I click on it, depending on my skill level, that's gonna determine whether I succeed in doing this thing. This is a white check, you may retry it. I have a 42% of succeeding right now? Okay.
What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
So it said I could retry it, but I can't. Does it just mean I can still continue to be in this conversation loop? Yeah, okay. Put skills into visual calculus to open this white check. Oh, we gotta make it better and then we can check it out again, I guess. Okay.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
I only hope we didn't throw anything outside and hurt anybody below us. So visual stimulus. Wait, it said easy 9 earlier, but it says 1 here? So was that not my skill level, or how do I read this? No, I'm just really bad at this because I'm like kind of psycho. Pants optional, but okay. Increasing our electrochemistry. Oh, they have stats.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says Whirling-in-Rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
We figured out the first puzzle. We know how to leave the apartment now. And we can even get a jacket. Disco ass blazer. Are all these skills? Bonuses. Understand cop culture. Oh, that's right. Am I a cop? I think I read something about that before. Love and be loved by drugs. Okay, yeah. Oh, we have a health bar. We have a morale bar. I see.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Can we fish it out to look professional?
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
No, 1 is my skill level, but the medium 10, easy 9. Medium... Yeah, so this is the skill name, Inland Empire. Man, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Is it Inland Empire? Right here. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Okay, yes, just get the tie. Can we?
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
What? Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Uh-oh.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Oh, what's happening to me? Do I need medicine? I don't think we should pull on the fan, but you know what? We're crazy.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
So the chance changed, but the medium 10, this text didn't. But it's 72 now. Pull on the light bulb? Just get it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Now we can pull on the light bulb for no reason.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Bring it on.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
I'm having a great time here, aren't I? Alright. Alright. Oh, there's something inside my bathroom, too. Oh, shoes! Oh, 1 shoe. Probably... Do I have another... Oh, I already have the other one on. Or did I just put this one on? If we can have 2, that'll make it great for us trying to go outside. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, sweet liquors. Yes! Put this on top of my jacket.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. I hurt myself. It's what I do.
Behold.
Oh, my ugly mug.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. We might be kinda psycho, but sometimes we have a moment of clarity.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Cadaverous! Oh my god. These things have very low chances, but we get really... the dialogue so far has already been really funny. I don't think we should skip out on it just because it's very low chance. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, we'll try to stop it from happening then.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'll find somebody out there who doesn't mind. A locked door? So I only have one shoe. It's it. This is just how I'm gonna live now. Well, okay. It's still better than no shoes. I actually kind of wonder if we could have walked outside completely naked. Well, not completely. I had underwear on. So this is still highlighted. Are there still things about it, or Oh, I can turn off the light bulb, probably.
The fan stands still. The lights are off again. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Oh god, why did I turn off the fan? God. Okay. Let's see here. We did it. We're finally out. Soul City? Not available. We live in a apartment complex.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. I'm gonna guess that's not 2051.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
She's a disco dancer. Officer? Am I military personnel? You're a cop.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, Chief Technical Officer?
No, you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
So these are differently colored. Why? This is... Oh, it's just because I'm rolling over it. Alright. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Well, that's a theory. That's a theory. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Actually, I can see why they wouldn't trust me with the law. I have the right character.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
Yes, what you just said. I can't come up with anything.
I'm sorry. I was being glib. I'm sure you're a great cop.
No, she's not. Reassert yourself by being flirtatious.
Oh my god, my brain can't... I feel like I'm going all over the place because I'm a bit... My brain is telling me to do everything. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Hey, 42%! That's not zero. That's not low.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still... Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her cigarette.
Well, it worked, but oh, is she gonna...
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Oh. Well, I guess we're just gonna be longing. That's all. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Now I vaguely remember what the plot summary is. We're a cop and we woke up and we don't remember what happened in the last 3 days. So we're trying to figure out at least, hey, like, what are we doing here? First of all, I don't think she'll open.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
So easy means how easy it was for me to succeed in this check, and then it would say success or fail. I think it's what's happening. So sometimes that's why we see medium success, and then maybe later on hard success. I'm so alone.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
This is a bit creepy, but if she didn't lock it...
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Yeah, okay.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Am I a misogynist? Maybe let's not go so far, although I kind of feel like being one just based on wanting to see what happens. Suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Leave her alone. Watch someone take that clip out of context. Welonz wants to be a misogynist. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trump in Le Monde. Most people settle for bed after 9 p.m. or not long after. At night, the streets are emptier. So far, I can already tell there is an insane amount of witty dialogue in this. Just general descriptions of everything is already... Like the very beginning, the black screen, that was already like, yeah, this is where the lyrics would be. Ah, it's a stage. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. It's gotta be me. But I might not know how to sing. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Oh, these are thoughts that we have, but we can choose to obey them or not obey them. But why would we not obey? My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system.
My brain is trying to convince me.
By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Fine. My brain is, These are all, my psyche, I guess? The Inland Empire is doing a lot of talking here. It's got a little... Wait, is this crown part of the picture, or... Or is it saying that this is my dominant thing that's controlling me, because it's my highest level skill? It's 7 now. Signature skill. That might be what this means. This little crown here. I'm pretty much, in a nutshell, I think a lot. I'm dumb as hell. Which is not going to be good for solving any cop mysteries. Okay physically, fairly strong, but not very well coordinated, is the basic gist of things.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
He's not the bartender, he's the owner. He's the owner of this place, and... Take the body down, solve the murder. There's a murder! Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Which awful person could have done that? That is awful.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
I'm gonna guess I had a part in this. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Depending on which thoughts we pursue, I guess that will shape out our character. It's not like, because these are all like, they're not really concrete things, I guess. Especially the thought ones. The more we give into those thoughts, the more they increase. I don't know why, but because of the way we started out, I guess, naked in a hotel room, I really feel like being an asshole to everybody. And I'm a cop, so, you know. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. So the color probably tells me something too. The color, that was electrochemistry, right? Wasn't it the color... Actually, I have no clue. No, it wasn't. I have no idea what I'm talking about. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Oh, I can control my character with WASD. Didn't realize. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Do I have a name, by the way? I should probably look at things before picking them up. See what they actually are. Maybe talking to my friend in the bomber jacket will help me figure this out. A bolted door. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Opens at 4. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Hello, miss?
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I wish I knew.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
This is a red check. It cannot be retried. Oh, come on, let's do it. 28%.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
I'm so excited about passing the check, but that just made it so that we don't even know this guy's name. I still don't know it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
So he's my half-brother. Actually, is that even real? That's my inner thoughts thinking. He's also a police. These these options are such asshole-ish. It's like, I feel very threatened because someone is trying to undermine my authority as a policeman. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure, but did you take it down from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Now we could've, I wonder if this actually affects the body being in the tree or not. If we said yes, then do we not find it on the tree? And if we say no, is it still on the tree? Or does it just determine if I'm lying or not?
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I'm sensitive, right? So I can detect people's feelings easily.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General?
Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Yeah, something like that.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
We got a task here. We have 2 now. Report your badge missing. You need to report it missing. And I gotta figure out a song to sing. These are my tasks. Okay. What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Am I not remembering anything because I'm drunk? Because I was under the impression that it was a deeper kind of amnesia.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
My noggin?
The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
Let's go.
After you, officer.
So that's why we're here. We're here because there's a dead body on a tree, but for the last 3 days, I haven't done anything. And I've been staying at the crime scene, kind of.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? Actually, you know what? Say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinaise? No, I live in
Martinaise.
Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Martinaise, that's the place we're in?
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh, you mean questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Oh, I've already been there. So, yeah, there is a possibility I already got the body down. Maybe. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
I mean, I feel like I'm just freely doing whatever the hell I want right now. But if we think about, like, in terms of getting to the ending, if I mess around too much, is that gonna be a problem? Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Hey, that's not my brain. Yeah, it's my empathy saying that. My empathy skill is 11, and this thing needed 10. Is that how I read this? Well, empathy 5 here, so I don't know why there's all these different numbers. Like, why are they different? These are all 0 experience points right now. I don't know how to level it up. Clearly not just by talking. We gotta do specific things. Oh my god. Yeah, we're actually a good interviewer. We're good for judging characters, so this Sylvie thing might be something, actually. But that's all we can ask about for now. That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
I don't owe you shit.
Oh, you don't owe me shit.
Oh.
Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
I thought I was talking to the Thai. I was telling the Thai I don't owe the Thai shit. Okay.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
Did he really call me that? Oh my god. Alright, calm down. What is this about?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
But what exactly is money?
What are you, brain damaged?
I actually might be. Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Oh, he actually explained it to me without any sort of sarcasm. Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever. Oh, I don't think I have any money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Did I just hear my Thai speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Oh, I'm not comfortable with this. I want to hear what you have to say, but I might not listen to it, depending on what you say.
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
I agree.
Good luck.
I don't get any dialogue options telling anybody any concrete information about myself. Like my address or my name. He knows where I live, the district where I live, but I don't know anything.
By the way, where is home?
Yeah.
The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Oh, I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Oh? Thought cabinet. I have entertained the thought of being a hobo cop. Problem solution. Internalize. So internalize is like making it a part of me permanently, I guess? Oh my god, there's all sorts of like different things here. Well, let's consider it. Consider being a hobo cop. We'll shelve that. I don't know anything! I'm a cop, but none of the investigation, nothing is moving forward. Nothing, I don't know anything. Summer door, closed with a winter. We gotta get out via the court. Was it over on this side? Lady, you got more to say?
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Reaction speed. Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
What did I say? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
Well, you gotta shoot the shot.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Oh, I don't want to bring up the chair part, man. That seems like, I mean, that's clearly not just a chair. Oh my god. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses and catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Oh, Kim, of course. I forgot I had you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinaise isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Okay, well, thank you anyway.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
My partner has the patience of a saint. I don't know how he hasn't burst out in, I don't know, a yell or something. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Oh, great, get it!
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
We're out of here. As much as I'd like to pick every single option, I do want to, find the freaking tree and see the person, the dead body or whatever. And that was just a random person, right? I don't think we needed to look too deeply into that. But did I take the medicine already, or how do I do that? I don't see it in my thing here. Maybe I took it already. Take it as in ate it. Did I eat it already? I don't see it here. Yeah, well, it'll come up if it comes up. Now, to get out of here. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. I forgot the directions to get to the courtyard. The street sign says, "Fuck the police." Okay, great.
The RCM in Martinaise. What can I help you with?
RCM? Something something Martinaise? Police? But it doesn't have a P in it. Whew, I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disorientated. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinaise. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm just drunk. There's a little bit more than the drunkenness. What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Capeside apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
In the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
The south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
What? Huh. Shake it off. You seem to be under some kind of cold spell.
Anything else?
What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinaise Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
In the north.
She's relieved someone has come for it, finally.
Thanks. Or, hey, the text changed. The corpse, where is it exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
Have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Is it winter right now? It's snowing. I thought the thing earlier said the doors were closed for the winter. Pigs, go home! Wow, I feel very welcome here. Yeah, closed for the winter. Whirling-in-Rags? Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Just keep going north. A glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men. The issue hosts a top 10 list. Welcome to Revical. Jump Jams, popular music magazine. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. Oh, I thought this circle... Ah, it's this guy talking at the same time. That's what's happening. But the little circle, I thought that usually brings up like an entire dialogue thing.
Welcome to Revachol.
What? Revachol. Okay. Oh, he's not talking to me. Hey, I know Revachol. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Oh, I thought this guy was ignoring me because he knew I was drunk. But no, he's racist. It says right here.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
This guy sounds smart as hell.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN, It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
I didn't want to do a big action though, because it felt like he was holding his own, and earlier I tried to interject and he ignored me, so I didn't want to do too much. Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
That argument was about him being racist. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
It's raining!
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Oh, I actually failed it. There's a strike. Yeah, okay, we're done for now then. We're not getting anything out of this guy. Fritte! Yeah, are we in some kind of a French-speaking place? Everyone seems to have that sort of accent. How come I get the impression we're not in the right place here? I don't see a fence or a hole in the fence. G-R-I-H. Hold on. I'm just trying to be mindful of the time here.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
It's here! Oh, what? That's what they meant by north.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a frit to the east. They sell them there.
Oh, that's what a frit is? With 3 T's? No, but I want to take a look at the body. That came at a perfect time. Apparently it's... Yes, that's the yard. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. I don't have hands. Rue de Saint... Ghislaine... Ghislaine? So as it turns out, the body is still on the tree. I could have lied about it, and then I don't know what would have happened in that case. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Kid, what are you doing here? This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Yeah, Kuno, fuck him up! Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
7 days. It's been here for 7 days. Let's try to let go of our nose.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah, that was a legendary thing. Which was really, really difficult. Let it out. Oh, the bar. Oh! It's like it's my first day on the job.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse. We are gonna break into the place. Well, okay, why don't we just forget about the smell and, you know, get the guy down? He's literally hanging on by a thread.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the Whirling-in-Rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Turn away. We'll look away. I am not sure what changed. Oh, the handkerchief. Thank you. We can inspect the victim's body, which is why we're here. It'll make it easier if we can get ammonia from the gardener. Do I have to? Well, I guess we should try. The gardener. Oh.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Get an exact count.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Ah, so if we try too much and we fail certain things, I guess, that'll lower my morale. Which is not good because maybe that'll make me less likely to do other stuff. What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
That's kind of hard to tell what happened here. Hey, kid.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey, kid. A word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
It's love it in the dick.
Whoa.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs on my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Is he?
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno Wessie.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
I don't even know if asking these kids questions will help.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
About the crime scene, you kids often play in this yard? Isn't this guy Kuno? Well, actually, I assumed his name was Kuno because it says Kuno here. Yeah.
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Yeah. The ladder yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
How old are you then? You do look 4.
Get the fuck out of here, Pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic tree house.
Okay, I don't think we're getting anywhere with this kid for now.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Kuno, I threw up and I can't investigate the body now.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
I don't know why I set myself up for that one.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Okay, you better stop with that language of yours. Maybe you got some advice for me? I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Yeah, I think when you play games, usually you're used to people being in the area, like, you know, they're usually helpful, but this kid doesn't seem helpful at all right now, so I think we should just leave.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. Okay, these kids, as long as you're not blocking my investigation, fine. We do have this box here. Magnesium and money. Is that okay that I take this? I mean, I guess it is. It better be. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Or maybe we can just try to do this without all that ammonia stuff.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
I did already.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
It's actually not giving me an option to do anything about it. Yeah, because, okay, my job is to inspect the body. Oh, I can't even get close though, that's the problem, because I need to get ammonia from the gardener, or from the shop, but if I go to the shop, it'll mean I need money to buy from the shop. That could be a problem. Man, I just want to see the body, but this might be... Where is the gardener? Over here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Now, I'm a little bit scared to do this because I don't want my morale to lower. But let's look at the roofing material.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Is it always worth it though? Maybe not.
No. There's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Okay. Oh, I can run. Hold on though. Where is the gardener? I thought the gardener would be by the greenhouse, but maybe not? Or was it you? Are you the gardener?
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Because I never asked her who she was earlier. I didn't do that because it actually felt like, you know, sometimes when you see someone on the street, you're like, hey, can you give me directions, please? And they give you directions, and it's like, okay, bye now. You don't always ask about who people are, right? So that felt kind of realistic to me, but in this case, asking probably would have made my life a little bit easier. My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
Great.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Thank you. Yes. Pay attention to people's names. Do I need to take the ampoule of ammonia? Do I need to take it right now? Or just go near first?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Plus
The
one
body
has
below
ammonia.
Is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. You crack open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Let's take a look at the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What? What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
This is a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Oh, so we saw a bunch of people working there earlier. This guy might be one of the workers.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
No! No! Like in a harbor?
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Oh, this guy could work at the harbor, or maybe harbor people killed him. Especially because we saw a bunch of footprints on the ground, a whole bunch. We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
No, they might have forgotten to brief me.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Okay. Oh, but we gotta ask him later. Click on Kim and ask him about the case. The case of which we're trying to get the body down for, but we don't even know what the case is about. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
The boots seem a little bit unique.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these?
They're armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay then, what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Should we touch it? Yeah, it does look very out of place here. And then would make the guy heavier to carry too, but they didn't bother taking it off. Oh, let's try taking it off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Oh, yeah.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Ooh!
Brutal!
Let go of the boot.
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why's he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Oh my god, these kids. They're like trying to say anything and everything to get under your skin. Yeah, okay, that wasn't a good idea because of the noose.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
I'm sorry, I just thought that could get the body down, but I wasn't thinking straight because I have a hangover. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Wow. Ka-ching, baby!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What? No.
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
No, no. Oh my gosh. Am I getting... There's a suggestion here. But no, I'm getting distracted. No, that's not what I meant.
Of course.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Don't. Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
We'll back off.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
So, how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
It's mainly because, it's a first look and I want to get to the point where we get the body down, but I'm not sure if that's going to be like another thing or what. We'll finish looking. Yeah, I don't want to cut off the voice acting, especially because that's part of the new update and all, but every single line being voice acted does make it long. The tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak. Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
What is that? That is strange, isn't it? That's not naturally on his body. Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular, unable to communicate in anything more than grunts. It's impossible to tell if its advice is right or wrong.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
He's taking pictures, makes sense. Especially, probably should do that before I tried pulling on the boot.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
Imparting knowledge is something he doesn't mind.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Technology.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later, without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Okay.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Every time we come back to the main menu of looking at the corpse, the initial description changes. There is a lot of writing in this. Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Oh, is that just a guess? Because that does sound really interesting. Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Wait, so what's actually happening here? Am I tapping into... Am I imagining this? Or is this actually some psychic thing happening? Where is that?
In the past. Way out west.
I can see you're gone. But who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who are you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Go ahead, Kobo.
Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
So, you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Captain Copodromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Yeah, that's why earlier it said takes one to know one. We're drawing on our own experiences.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Let's squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Well, however this happened, we assume that they tied the noose around his head and his neck, and then they climbed up the tree and hung him there. I mean, alternatively, depending on the perspective, maybe the roof behind us was involved, but there's some steps on the tree, so it does seem like it's related to those steps. Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
I don't know either. Maybe I should just stop.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Black liquid.
So, what do you think?
Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death?
Maybe.
I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yup, seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
What about his bruises? Do you see them?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Oh, because they were throwing rocks.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
That is a race. Are you being racist?
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
Let's back off.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Yup, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from here.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
We had a ladder, right? We have to do it. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yes, either one of us could do it. We could use the kids' ladder on the side of the tree.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we can shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Shoot the branch? The branch is too thick. Just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Well, shaking the branch might shake the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Am I good at shooting? I got a skill point that I can put into something. But I have pretty good physique, right? Hand-eye. Oh, but my hand-eye coordination is garbage. That probably is required for aiming. So should I offer to do it? Say nothing, let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Don't break his concentration.
He's gonna fucking miss!
Shut up.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do not console him.
He has glasses. Maybe that's not enough to compensate for the eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Don't console him. That's what my empathy is saying. Is that... You're not being... Okay, whatever. Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Okay, what now then?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Oh, I can try to shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
That is a good question. Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either. Isn't that a pretty bad thing? Shouldn't we be reporting that?
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
We're not off to a good start. This missing gun business is making your hand tremble.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
I wanted to put a point into hand-eye coordination or something, but is this one even governed by a random check?
Why don't you just
Or a
shoot
chance
yourself in
check.
your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Yeah, see, it's challenging. It's a red check. Can't be retried. I point the gun at the girl. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
As far as I can tell, the percentage didn't change. We should... It's not a good thing to point the gun at the kids. But they need to be... Someone's gotta slap them or something. Now, I got a skill point. Can I... Actually, how does a skill point work anyway? Can I just distribute it anywhere, or... is that really gonna help, though? For this moment? Oh, I did it. Oh, accept changes and close. Okay, I did increase it a bit. Now it's 1 in 4. Close to 1 in 3-ish. Shit! Shit!
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened.
We damaged the body.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Oh, I don't really think any of these things. I might be lashing out because I have low morale. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. Keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
That sounds like a really, really bad idea. No, I don't trust these kids. That's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun, kid.
That's preposterous. What are you, a fucking earl?
We still need to get him down, somehow.
But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Okay. That would be kind of dangerous, right? Because, as far as we know, they were involved in the killing, at least to some degree. Like, putting him up here, which means if we ask for help, then... I mean, why would they want to help us? Okay, this first look is probably one of the longest ones I've ever done, but I couldn't find a right spot to really end. And my thoughts so far, I really wanted to get the body down. Or like, you know, examine the body properly. Kim didn't get mad at me for shooting the guy in the stomach, but I guess today, especially being hungover, adding the point in my hand-eye coordination didn't really do anything. So far, I'm not exactly sure what to make of it, but it's evident that there's a lot going on in this world, and the people all seem pretty unique too. Nobody really feels like, you know, random NPC number 165 or whatever. To the point that sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't need to exhaust the dialogue tree, because in real life, if you have a conversation like this, you wouldn't bring up every single dialogue option, would you? I think it's partially because of the voice acting update, but the pacing is a little bit slower than I thought it would be though. Even though I thought it was going to be slow already because of all the text, but now that we have to wait for the voicing to finish up and stuff, just look at this first look here. It's almost 2 hours long and we didn't even finish the first task. Definitely feel like it's the kind of game where you have to be in the right frame of mind to just sit here and immerse yourself, let things happen. Yeah, in general, I liked what I saw. The dialogue has a lot of work put into it, and my Thai is talking to me and I'm doing all sorts of crazy things in my own head. but the slower pacing does worry me a little bit. Yeah, it's the kind of, like I said, you need the right frame of mind for this. This was a first look of Disco Elysium the Final Cut with Welonz. Feel free to let me know what you think of either the game or just the update itself or whatever else you want to talk about, or tell me in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing this, and I will see you all in another place, in another time. Bye!